Good morning, business owners. Welcome to another episode of the Business Lifeline. And today we are going to talk about kind of a sore subject for me, and that is why is it so hard to get commercial financing for long haul trucks, long haul trailers, or just trucks in general right now? This is a piece of equipment that I used to finance all the time. I wet my feet in this industry over a decade ago doing this type of equipment. And I'll kind of try to explain it to you in the shortest way possible and the most concise way possible. So the trucking industry was huge for a very long time. Listen, all we see is long haul trucks on the road. There's dump trucks out there. There's all kinds of commercial trucks out there that are a necessity for these businesses to operate. We would finance them all the time. Trucks, trailers, dump trucks, you name it. Whatever kind of commercial truck you can think of, we would do it. Now, what happened a few years ago is the gas prices skyrocketed. Absolutely skyrocketed. They were up to $8 a gallon in some states. All right. Now, because of that, in trucking in general, your two biggest expenses are generally going to be fuel and payroll. Well, when your fuel cost, which is one of your biggest expenses, goes up 300%, 400% from where it was before, it put a lot of people out of business. And if you're a truck driver, you're an owner operator, you own a trucking company, and you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure if you're still around, you have felt that pinch. So what happened was when these gas prices skyrocketed, is it cut into every truck driver's profit margin, and it completely destroyed the trucking industry. And then another caveat to that, during that same time where gas prices skyrocketed, the price of trucks skyrocketed too. The price of everything had skyrocketed. So a $60,000 truck was now a $75,000 truck. An $80,000 truck was now a $100,000 truck. So what was happening is people were financing these trucks. The price of the truck was overinflated. The gas prices were astronomical. So what happened is the default rate increased significantly, to the point where it put a lot of people out of business. Now, what happens in the finance world when there is a certain industry that absolutely gets hammered and you see a ton of defaults in? Well, exactly. We stop being able to fund that industry, and that is exactly what has happened. It's been a couple years that it's been on the downslope. There are, the banks out there, the underwriters are very, very selective about the trucking companies that they will fund now, just because the default rate is so high. Listen, we are all in the business of lending money and getting paid back in a term. If we lend that money and we don't get paid back and people are defaulting on these loans, it could potentially put us out of business as well. So that is exactly what happened. Truck prices went up, gas prices skyrocketed. It put people out of business. The default rate skyrocketed. And now trucking is a restricted industry. It's not banned, it is restricted. That being said, if you are a solid trucking company, you've got 5 power units or more, and you've got a decent enough cash flow, we can get you funded. We can still help you get trucks. We can still help you get trailers. We can still get you working capital for your business, but we need to see that you've got time in business, you've got enough units, and you've got good cash flow. The riskier deals for trucking, startup trucking, or anything like that, those are all done. We don't do those anymore. But for the more established companies that have got power units, that have got time in business, that have got cash flow, listen, we would love to help you out. If you're looking for another truck, you're looking for another trailer, you need some cash for your business, we would love to help you out. Feel free to contact us in the email below or the number below in the description. That's the best way to get a hold of us. Throw a comment in the comment section, and of course, hit the like button if this helped you out. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Listen, there's going to be a lot more content coming out consistently over the next years on anything business funding related. So if that's of interest to you, listen, subscribe. We may touch on a subject that is very close to your heart, or may resonate with you very, very well. So yeah, Hit the like button, throw a comment in the comment section, subscribe to the channel, and remember, we are here to help your business grow and thrive.